RoMeLa, Robotics and Mechanism Lab at UCLA. Charlie, the cognitive, humanoid, autonomous robot with learning intelligence. Okay, turn around. Look at me. No, look at me.
It's just one arm right
What does Charlie mean?
I need to do...
To memorize that, eh? Okay, I just wanted to know if you know.
Yeah.
Sorry, you failed the test.
Okay.
You want to tell me about it?
I was like, if I want to get on the top, actually the first, I guess, mostly life-size humanoid robot in the U.S.
Oh, really?
Charlie's about 13 years old. He did
Okay, which one is Charlie?
that one in the white outfit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And he's about, you said about 13 years old?
13 years old, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, very early on.
And what's next to Charlie?
So this is Artemis.
Artemis.
So in a way, actually, Charlie led to Artemis.
Uh-huh.
It was a long way, and we eventually went through Thor, which is that black one over there.
Oh.
So actually, all three of these robots can play soccer.
Oh, really?
So Charlie did very well in the RoboCup competition. So RoboCup is a robotic autonomous soccer competition held internationally each year with the goal of eventually fielding a robotic soccer team to compete against a human soccer team by 2050.
Wow. I don't know, that sort of tackle type thing might be a little bit hard.
Yeah. We have a long,
hard on the humans.
30 years left.
Yeah.
We've come a long way, so Charlie is very slow, very rigid. Artemis, our new robot, is very bouncy, very fast.
And what's the balance like?
So in traditional sort of walking robots, we have like the biggest difference, like you can see the feet. You have
the base,
small feet,
large
big
base,
feet.
yeah.
So with a lot of the older robots, used to do static control walking. So you'd put the foot down, you'd recenter your center of gravity in the proper place, and then move your next foot.
So it would be very measured.
Yeah, measured, slow, careful. With the new walking robots, you'll find a lot of times they have these very small feet. And why that is because the new method is trying to move the feet very quickly. Take big sort of quick steps to keep adjusting a sort of unstable gait.
The center of gravity.
And so with that, you can actually run, you can move more quickly,
Is
more
it,
dynamically.
Do they fall less frequently?
They always fall. We always have to be careful to catch them. But it is getting better.
Yeah. So, you say that because I know that this is the big thing, right? It's like when your robot falls, you can do damage to it. But do they fall?
Sometimes, yeah. And so that's actually why we have this little crane behind
Right.
them. So if they do fall, they don't actually crumple, they just fall against the restraints.
Right. I mean, that's going to be kind of the big deal, right? Is unleashing them and then having them, and then you're talking about soccer with all of this interaction happening at the same time.
And it's also a big deal with like human-robot interaction, because a robot like this with all of the metal and the pieces, you have to be very careful not to hurt someone.
Yeah,
so like
right?
When we're testing with something like this, we all have to, give it its space, give it its distance.
Yeah.
But there is also research being done in the field of like human cooperative robots that are safe around human. You're actually standing right next to one.
Oh!
This is Balu here.
Oh, hi Balu!
So Balu is,
oh my god, that's so funny.
Balu is buoyancy assisted legged unit.
Oh, BALU. Okay, so what does Balu do?
So Balu is another walking robot, but it's a very simple, very cheap robot to make. So you have your Raspberry Pi, maybe an inertial measuring unit so that you know how it's tilting, how it's facing, and then you have these two low motors on the feet. So with just that, you can have a robot that walks forward, that hops, that can traverse.
Wow! Where can I find instructions on what to do? How to make it? Is it like available online, or
so this isn't
do I have
quite
to go to your
open-sourced
school?
Yet.
So yes, I mean, you have to go to your school.
More or less. We are a research lab, so we have people actually on this system in particular writing papers, doing control studies.
I love it though.
If you want, actually, there's a really cute video of it on YouTube.
Okay. If you call it out, because I'm recording now, if you call it out, if you say it out loud, I'll have it so that I can.
I'll try and pull it up. The Wi-Fi is a little slow here.
Yeah, inside these buildings it always says.
Yeah.
So this one will walk.
Yeah. And actually we have another version over here. We actually take it out every maybe a couple hours when the battery.
What a great idea! What a great idea!
Yeah. So this is a robot that can never fall down.
Yeah.
And is also very safe around humans. So something like this would be very.
Yeah, but the
So
oh.
we're actually doing a little robot surfing right now. A robot.
Oh, I see. Oh, they just because this one was like that before, right?
Yeah,
and then so they just they're checking balance.
Yeah. So Bruce here is like a very small version of Artemis. You can see it also has a small feet. It has the new fancier actuators. So it's sort of trying to make the research platform of these larger dynamic walking robots more accessible. Whereas this is like maybe tens of thousands of dollars. Like this is, I think, maybe $9,000 or $10,000. So it's a much easier buy for researchers looking to try and test out different algorithms or balancing or hopping.
And then if somebody bought one of these, if you it's not available yet, right?
That's in the future.
If that happened, then there would be like a whole network of people that can connect and communicate about it, right? Because you don't want everybody, I mean, reinventing the robot, Yeah.
Actually, that's exactly what happened with.
Yeah,
so this is Darwin.
Right.
One of the cutest robots in the lab. So Darwin actually started out much like some of these other ones I was talking to you about with the robotic soccer competition.
Okay.
So Darwin originally was a lot less cute. You can kind of see him on the third banner on the top picture.
The third okay.
On the top.
Okay.
Yeah, so much less cute, but he was very successful at playing soccer.
Okay.
And so
I'll have to look him up.
Eventually sort of we partnered with Robotics, which is a Korean company. They're also here actually.
I'm familiar with Robotics because I'm with the Robotics Society of Southern California at Cal State. And Robotics used to come over there, and there's some of the gentlemen in the club. There are several ladies also, but mostly the gentlemen are the ones who spend all the money on robots. Have I don't know. That's kind of sexist for my audience, but yeah, they have several of the Darwins. Yeah. So this is your lab's product.
Yeah, we originally had the sort of seminal design, Dr. Hong over here. You might be able to talk to if you want to. It's our professor.
Oh, okay.
In his earlier days, I think, was designing this.
So he designed it.
And then partnered with Robotics to mass produce it, make it a lot cuter.
Can they still be purchased?
That I'm not sure. I know they still support it on the website.
Yeah, because that's one of the things about the robotics platforms, you know, like they come out, everybody's all excited about them, they spend tons of money on them, and then hopefully the sport continues, right?
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure you still can. I think it's like, I want to say $9,000, but I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah. No, I remember they were doing push-ups and all kinds of things.
They do. They follow the ball. They kick the ball. Can respond to different color codes and stuff.
So this is the smaller version.
This is Bruce.
Nice.
This is Nick, who did most of the mechanical design on Bruce.
Nice. That's awesome.